Yeah, I'm just coming back for a few seconds because it's a funny scene happening. They're tying a blue string between the Ferris fencing because that's how much they got scared of a few concerned citizens. While one of our friends is still under the digger. It's Sarah Green, the local, I think, Green Party candidate, to be honest. But in here it is concerned citizens, mothers, and the usual crowd. This guy just turned up, who might be one of the manager types. And if I turn around on this side, I think that lady is from the BBC, or was that? Someone said BBC, but she's definitely press and she's live, I think, on Facebook. I don't know if the BBC does Facebook Live. It'd be funny. They might. More and more people are doing live streams from the mainstream press as well. It's a bit faster than usual broadcasting methods. So Colne Valley is definitely kicking off finally after a few months of waiting. Yep, this guy is definitely some kind of manager.
No, I speak with her as an officer, as a person who is all in person. I didn't know this was going to happen. I had to pick up my car. I don't know. I mean, it looks like we might be in all night.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I know she is.
Okay, so the postcode where we are now is UB96JW. That's UB96JW.
Well,
and there's...
I'm going to go. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm waiting for Jay to come out of the car.
We'll try to call Sarah, who's under the digger, if her phone is on. And we can do a little bit of an exclusive.
Someone went in, I don't know.
Some bold guy.
Alright! Yes, so the point is, I just called you and I can't get you to leave your phone online and switch on the speaker phone and you will be on the speaker. Where's the microphone?
Somewhere here, probably.
Okay. Where? Okay, now speak.
I'm sitting under the digger. The reason I'm
Can you add more sounds?
trees that have been cut down
Okay.
around and where you can't see around the corner. And I believe these have been cut down illegally.
It's really hard to hear.
The HS2 representative has come up to me today and said planning permission to cut these trees down. And that is not my understanding. I believe they do use and the thing is, they haven't arrested me. They haven't asked the police to arrest me. So I think they may be wrong. I think they may need to have a planning application.
Mennyi fordítva kell.
Yeah?
Okay, keep speaking. We'll just go a bit away from the laughing and the noise.
Okay. So how are you? What's happening out there?
Wait. It's not much. It's the police escaped. Yes, yeah. Yeah, looks like it's a really interesting setup. Yeah. It's really funny.
I don't have access right now.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Well, no. Definitely. This is really funny. We have some kind of press here, I'm not sure what it's from.
West London.
Local. West London.
Facebook.
Yeah. They were Facebooking it. I'm live on the Occupy News Network now, and we put out a nationwide SOS.
Get West
So like
London.
some kind of a similar thing than the road protest.
Facebook Live.
Before I left, I wrote to you to get the... But it would be nice to get some of the video. Oh, actually...
Yeah, we're working on it.
Okay. Yeah. Obviously, is there any way that we can get the live stream posted?
Yeah, we're mobilizing today, and we're sharing the stoppages to website. That explains the best way.
Yeah.
It's quite good.
Okay. Shit, we're gonna need someone with a phone that has a good speaker, and then I'll start a new live stream and I'll try to put the speaker to the live stream. Catch you later. Hold on tight. Ciao. Jaj, nincsen hangosítod.
Nem működik.
Ó, de jó. Okay, I'll be back a bit later. We try to patch you up with Sarah, who's under the digger, but we need a phone that has an actual speaker mode, because this one is live streaming at the moment. So see you a bit later. I have to go offline to charge the phone again, so stay tuned. Hi there, folks. That's the funniest thing just happened.
Someone just stopped there and went in.
Yeah, straight in.
What the fuck is this? People were lying to me. Fucking man, shame on you. What?
Yeah.
So now two trespassers on the line, and we shall see. And as we see the
Occupiers. These people are trespassing and cutting down trees at the moment. But you can see these freshly cut down trees with front papers that say that they're supposed to do surveys in the next few months if there's any animals here or whatever. But instead of like surveys, they started chopping things down badly. And yeah, some angry guy from the local area just stopped here. He worked himself up and he just went straight in through the fence to join Sarah, who's still under the digger. No, he's there talking to the guys in red. He's still probably pretty angry because he lives around here. You see, the first Anglo-Local person who joined the protest. Because this area would be killed off really badly. I still need to charge the phone because it's losing power really quickly. And it's getting really cold. So we're still waiting for reinforcements from our side. Sleeping bags and tents, usual.
Again, we have a very funny situation.
I'll be back with the paperwork at some point as well. that shows that they're supposed to do surveys, but they're clearly just bulldozing their way through the forest. And again, this woodland has been here since the last ice age. That's when the ecosystem formed. There's more than 2,000 species here. 22% of London's drinking water comes from here. That's why I'm using the hashtag line thing. Here comes the local guy with the security people. And again, the workers literally escaped when Sarah went into Occupy. And she's been legally occupying since the morning, so that's kind of... Hi there again. Our local friend just came out. In the Occupy News Network, this is going
I'll be honest with you, I think this is totally disgraceful. It's an unwanted, what you call destruction of what you call public land, and I can't see any rhyme or reason as to why these people couldn't have been more environmentally friendly. And I think that, you know, mass demonstration should just sort of be here, just to make it difficult for them, yeah? So that it's not a one-man show.
Definitely. Okay. You heard the man.
Occasionally the other 5 can kept by 3 men. So,
thank you.
But they are coming back, so come back an hour later.
Okay, so the first angry local person who actually did go straight in through the fence to have a word with them and just came out. That's his car. So we'll need some more of that. That's good. Really keep it going. They probably don't want to die in cancer or something.
Yeah.
It's not the best way to go.
And actually, I'm on the other side with the protection Colne Valley protection camps, and I haven't seen a dark evening because Heathrow Airport is so near, the pollution is so much, so it's always the night is
yeah, right. The light pollution is really strong.
Light pollution and you know, sorry for my English, as the sun on the air pollution.
Okay.
It's purple.
Crazy. Yeah, this whole big nature reserve is being torn apart by the Heathrow expansion and the HS2, so from both sides. It's time to stand up and protect. This is just one of the 90 ancient woodlands that would go because of this very project, HS2. So we're waiting for reinforcements, and I'm still gonna need to keep charging my phone just in case anything escalates. But I'll keep you updated every few minutes or hours. So yeah, that's it. Occupy everywhere. Daniel from Occupy News Network, logging out from Colne Valley. And just in case you want to come here, the postcode where I'm standing now is UB9 6JW. So UB9 6JW. We already have 4 or 5 protection camps in another part of the forest, but looks like they've started here, so we're gonna need some reinforcements on this spot, because they clearly started working here illegally. The workers disappeared, the police didn't want to intervene, so they left. Had some press already. It's like they're this is mostly just security on the side. The workers have gone. There's no paperwork. The only papers we found around the site was supposed to for the next few months to do surveys to find out what kind of animals live here. But this is a survey. If you see, all of the trees here are completely destroyed, and there as well, and there's a digger, and one of our friends is under the digger. She's been there for like 6 hours at this point. So yeah, I'll keep you updated anyway. Need to go back to charge my phone, and hopefully the rest of our guys will come back from the shop with some drinks and food, and someone is coming with some sleeping bags. So yeah, bring it on. Occupy News Network logging out. Ciao ciao, and please share this far and wide. It's a nationwide emergency. Ciao ciao. Ah.
The bats are here!
We got
Keep
bats.
feeling the bats!
Batman is here!
Yeah, we're still here. Sarah is still under the digger. Just it's getting really dark, so you can't really see anything. But there's bats flying around here, so it means that since these guys, oh yeah, we just saw one. Ah yes. I don't know, it's not really coming through the live stream, but well, if you see something flying around there, that's a bat. If the bats are here, then these people need to go now. Yeah, it doesn't really come out on the live stream, but we are witnessing now, quite a few of us, the bats. So, and even these guys who have been killing the trees around here, they only had a permission to carry out surveys if there are bats or any other protected species in the area. Well, this is not really a survey that they've done. They destroyed a lot of vegetation, and now, as we've seen, the bats actually flying around here. Oops, there's another one. So it means that yes, there are bats. So they should get that big digger out of here and leave. And we are in legal occupation of the land since our friend has been lying under that digger for like 7 hours now. Yeah, hopefully Adam is using another camera maybe that can record the bats a bit better. I don't know if you can see them. They're flying around there. Very small, but uh-huh.
Beautiful. Bat species.
Adam, can you give me Willow's number?
Yeah. Is your video got it?
No, it's the live stream, so live stream is not the same quality as
my battery's just gone. I don't know
the
if it's saved.
AZ.
If the battery goes when it's recording, does it not save?
I don't know, but
It usually is.
I have the one without.
Yeah, so hello one viewer. We've been spotting bats flying around here, so it means that these guys who were supposed to do a survey mission looking for animals, now we found the animals, and since they've destroyed most of the vegetation around here, I don't think that was a survey. The digger is still in the middle of this land, and our friend Sarah is still under the digger. She's been lying there for 7 hours by now, or maybe 8 hours at this point. So I'm still awaiting reinforcements. We had an angry local person giving us a hand. And he's gone, but he'll be back. Our guys are in the shop trying to get some food and get ready for camp number 6.
But the bats are
But the bats have come back, which is good.
It's getting a bit too dark for my live stream capabilities, so but we're still here. The postcode is still UB96JW airfield, so we can confirm that there are protected animals and there are bats nesting here. So that's it.
Do you have the picture of the bats? Do you have the bats?
Yeah, bats flying around here now.
Oh, fantastic.
On video.
Yeah, man.
So,
Sarah,
oh, bats are filmed.
it's there. It just flew into the middle of the
Yeah,
compound.
good.
The bats are here.
Excellent. Yeah, my video's got it. 12 seconds.
One number, please. One number, please. One number, please.
And it's coming back.
Really scary car. See if I can get these guys.
Oh, hello. Because it's coming closer and closer, these bats.
Jöjjenek ki protestálni, védjék meg a...
The bats are doing their own protest.
Azaz, szeretünk titeket.
Bat call. Maybe I'll go and film this.
No, I just gave a cup of tea.
Okay.
Ah, you just gave a tea, okay. Right. The sun is setting, I'm losing my eyes.
Backward another like this.
Yeah.
Another field they chopped.
Another field they cleared behind this land. If you look back on the previous live streams, it's a beautiful sunset on the horizon. So I'll leave you with that, and don't forget UB96JW is the spot where HS2 has attacked the Colne Valley Nature Reserve. So it's a nationwide natural security alert. As Jim Shannon from the New Earth Army came up with this expression: from national security you have to go to natural security. We do have a page called the Natural Guard, which will need to start recruiting veterans to take care of the nature reserves locally and of course in other countries as well. That's the UK Natural Guard, or the Natural Guard UK. That's the name of the Facebook page. Hopefully it's going to get some troops, but for now we need people here to come to Colne Valley and help us fend off HS2 and this is just the first one. There's about 90 nature reserves under threat of HS2. So most of the British countryside would be condemned to death because of HS2. Mordecai is doing the bat dance. So that's it for now. It's really too dark for me to film anything at this point. Okay, we get some lights. And yeah, looks like we're gonna spend the night here. And Sarah is still under the digger. So, occupy everywhere. Ciao ciao. See you later. And finally, after like 10 hours, once we saw only one or two police cars that just ran away from the scene. We even called them, but they didn't want to come. But I think because of the traffic being well, I wouldn't say stopped, but the traffic is getting slower and slower because of the security guard's car and this angry local person parked here. Finally the police came. Not because of us, sadly, but let me just film this. Can we?
The car was overheated.
Okay, it's a local person standing there, but this is that what it takes to get the police at least to come when there's like traffic problems happening. But they wouldn't want to come here. They just didn't want to touch it. They've been racing past I don't know how many times. And now they're harassing the local person for being broken down in the middle of the road, and next to us they pulled up these Harris fencing to fortify the little fence. Behind it they put up some reflectors, some big floodlights, and then they try to block us from seeing what's inside. And Sarah Green from the local Green Party is still under the digger, but now I think there's Mordecai, Petra, and a few people are inside with her. They made sure that she could eat and drink, because so far the security hasn't been passing the food on to her, which is not really legal as far as I know. We spotted some bats, so whatever they were doing here, which was supposed to be surveys, and by surveys they mean by chopping down all the trees around here and the bushes, completely clearing the this site and another one, chopping down some really old protected trees. So that was their survey, to find any protected animals, and we found some bats flying around. Hello, hello. And that's where we are now. Few people occupying the site. There's still security roaming around, floodlights, blinding, freaking, I don't know what this is, some kind of tarpaulin on a Harris fencing so we can't see them. And I'm pretty sure that everything they've done today is illegal. So yes, but the police doesn't seem to be caring about that at all. What they care about is the car in the middle of the road. They don't even want to look at us. They don't even want to see what's happening here. It's probably above their pay grade, as they say.
Tell them what's happening. Just in case she thinks, what's that blue flashing light out there for?
And the orange people are coming out.
The prisoners.
Oh, look
Yes.
at that.
In their prison suits.
Well, Guantanamo is closing down or something. That's good.
Guantanamo's closing down.
Wow. Maybe they're Trump's minions. They're all orange. This is mad.
I mean, you know, years gone by with the
So like Sarah has been lying under the digger for like 9-10 hours now, if not more. And no one seems to care. Definitely not the police. So now. What now? What now? Orange people and yellow people. Yellow blue people in the darkness.
And blue lights.
With blue lights, yes. This is our.
It's not a place to be if you have epilepsy. Let's just be
Definitely not. I'm really lucky. I would be doing a more shaky stream now, yeah. The last stream would be a bit more shaky.
Yeah, you wouldn't be in a fit state, let's just say.
What the hell?
He's speaking to the police officer, telling him that we're here.
Yeah, doing illegal stuff and they're killing all the nature reserve. And they don't really want to hear that. We've been trying to report this for hours and they just don't get, they really don't care. Apparently
they're telling what he's saying to him is that he came in earlier on and was shouting to people. But he's already said that it's nothing to do with us because he isn't.
Yeah,
So
just a concerned local citizen.
He's a local citizen. He's acting on his own accord.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Everyone is here on their own accord. And the more concerned citizens we get, the better.
Oh look, the orange man is becoming a police officer for the day.
Oh wow. Yeah, please.
Searching the car, look.
Don't get hit by something, please. I can't stand blood. I'm really bad with that.
It's alright, you can do better work.
So this is a pretty busy road, by the way. And it's pretty pitch black darkness. Oop. Something happening with the Faircoin. I'm on like 8 different platforms at the moment doing international stuff as well. Just had to come here because Colne Valley is finally kicking off. We've been setting up since April. We have like 4 protection camps in the area. This is gonna be number 5 or number 6. But this is where we need reinforcements now because they have started doing illegal works and it's not really nice. What's happening there? They're having a meeting or what?
They're saying, right guys, so who's got the legal documentation to destroy these trees? And they're saying, none of us.
Not me.
So now he's checking his pockets just in case he screwed it up and put it in by mistake.
Wow, that's like a little orange assembly or something.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, great advert for Tango, right?
Yes.
You know you've been
Even Tango.
Wow. That's cool. That's like blue there, orange there, even the lights. It's like some crazy art installation.
It's like a really shit rave.
Yes.
Because the DJ only remembered 2 colours.
Blue,
All we
orange.
need is 4 other colours and we can create the rainbow rave, right?
Oh god. Send in the clones.
He had to do a breathalyzer.
Oh.
Because he finished work and came. Oh, they're taking him to the station? What?
And leaving the car here?
No, it's been sounds on there.
Can't get arrested for that, right?
If we back it up, then no. I mean, if they know that they're being live streamed on an international activist channel, then probably not. Or they can take the chance, but
Yeah, probably.
we need his.
Yeah, he must be the one that called the police.
Yeah.
Why not just?
Well, I've been calling them for ages.
Well, obviously he was unsure about the situation because his engine overheated, so surely they can just help him pull his car, put the handbrake down and pull it in on the side.
Normally, yes, but this is political, so.
Yeah.
Oops, need to open up the monopod. With the bicycle.
Definitely illegal.
And you can't even see it from darkness. Oh god. This is boring. Okay, I'll be back with some updates. So basically the thing is, the postcode is still UB96JW, and this is the first little standoff with HS2 at Colne Valley, which means that if they start here, then not just this ancient forest, but about 90 of them, that's 9 and a 0, will be destroyed in England. So people can get to Birmingham 20 minutes faster for over £100 billion at the moment. And our friend Sarah has been under the digger for like 10 hours by now, and now there's more people inside occupying the site. Oops, sorry about that, someone was giving me a call. Okay, so that's it from me. I'll be back later. Just I need to recharge the phone. Nothing really happening at the moment, but it's starting to get interesting. The blue and the yellow, orange thingy. Ah, jeez. I hope you're not epileptic, whoever is watching this. We got orange and blue lights flashing in our faces most of the time.
Yes, you do. No, you don't.
Yes, you do.
Yes, you do.
Yes.
So, yeah, that's all the updates from Colne Valley at the moment. It's a bit of a standoff situation. They've been fencing off the digger that Sarah's under inside, and we can't even see inside anymore since they put these improvised walls up. So I'll be back later. Occupy everywhere. Ciao, ciao. Hello people, we're still here with the blue and the yellow lights, but the police are, it seems like they're going away. You just seen people going in with a different high vis on, and they seem to be bailiffs, some kind of enforcement officers, and they don't have any fucking court order, so, and these people didn't have any paperwork to work here today and do what they were doing. So what's happening, we don't know. The bailiffs have gone in to the perimeter, they blocked it from our views, put up some kind of improvised wall with tarpaulin on it, so we can't see what's happening inside. We definitely needed the police to attend this scene, and they didn't even look at us. They just started harassing the guy who was broken down in the middle of the road. They got rid of that car and they just disappeared. So we don't know what's happening inside. It's definitely dodgy. Everything that's been happening here on the HS2 side has been illegal. So we need backup as soon as you can. Just share all this information. UB96JW is the postcode. We have a police reference number as well, which I can bring up. It's 34401, 2nd of October. 34401, 2nd of October. That's the police reference code. So if anyone wants to ring the police and ask them what's happening with this, because they don't even want to see it. And there's definitely illegal activities happening in there all day. Plus now our friends are kind of forcefully imprisoned there, barricaded around the digger that Sarah has been under for like 12 hours now or more. And Sarah is the local I think MP candidate from the Green Party.
I tried to think of the damage you're doing.
Yeah. It's more than criminal
damage at that side.
That's ecocide and genocide for the future generation. Don't mind it.
Bloody fence, really?
How about the false imprisonment up there? The digger.
And the police don't want to touch us at all. The police doesn't want to touch this thing, which they should, because you're acting illegally all day. Okay, so excuse me for the darkness, but these people have kind of covered all the light from us. All we got left is like this yellow blinking thing. Because even the police disappeared with their blue lights. No, definitely not. It's another yellow light. Security truck just arrived. So we don't know what's happening inside with our friends who managed to occupy the site back. I'll be back soon with some more updates, but we have suspicion that bailiffs have gone in illegally with that court case and paperwork. So I don't know what's happening, if they're trying to get rid of them illegally quickly until it's not that many people inside. It's only a handful of a few activists occupying the digger. And Sarah has been under the digger for half a day now, starting around like 1 p.m. So that's it. I'll be back later with some more updates. Ciao ciao. Yeah, this is the morning. Still 5 people are under the digger, and there's bailiffs swarming and orange people everywhere. So I'm gonna have to move over to the other side because I'm the only person with a communications device outside, and my battery is going to go in a few minutes. My battery bank should have been back by now, but it's not. So battery is going. This is the last survivor of the Nostromo logging off. At this rate, we can start burying their children and grandchildren. I'll just shoot them into a ditch, because when the nature goes, we're going to follow pretty shortly. But please make your way down here, press, and anyone who wants to see Colne Valley surviving, because this is the first bit, and not just Colne Valley, it's like about 90 different ancient woodlands in England and farms. The English countryside will go bye-bye. I'm just a Hungarian, you know. I've got other countries to go to, but if you're English and you're local, this is your countryside going bye-bye. So, ciao ciao. Okay. So I've been kind of pushed over to the other side, which is not very cool. You can just about see how much destruction has been made on the other side. So I put my monopod up. So it's not looking too good. We're running out of people out in the front. A few brave warriors were outside here, but they had to go to work. We crossed the streams. The Ghostbusters. We're crossing the streams with someone. Oh, I've got 4 viewers, no, 2 viewers. And I really don't have much battery time left. I'm about to lose most of my battery. I've got 60% left, so I can do only very short bursts. Look at this cute little puppy. That's not enough to go viral.
What's this, Mikey? Mikey? Oh, what's that? What's this?
Nothing but a cute puppy in the morning. And eco side on the other side. So they're fencing off now all the illegally chopped down trees. And 5 of our people are still under the digger behind this black thing.
Morons like that guarded the extermination.
Okay, bailiffs are acting outside of their jurisdiction. They don't even have a court order yet, and they're trying to assault people for trying to check if the people are all right under the digger, because they put cordons up so you can't see anything. So sex, drugs and rock and roll.
You have no authority. It's on public property.
You don't have court. You don't have.
I've got you on film. This is not touching assault. You are not touching the barricaded woman. Who are you to sell your soul? Who are you to sell your soul for $1?
I'm broadcasting live on the internet to multiple countries, so be on your best behavior if you can. Yeah, you can.
Please make your way down there. What for?
No, if you're going to assault me. No,
I'm not touching that.
No.
Yeah? She's doing nothing wrong.
She just cut my leg. She just cut my leg.
This is going live on the internet, by the way. It's being watched by multiple countries and multiple networks.
Think who you work for. Think deeply who you work for.
And wait for your court orders. You don't have any jurisdiction at the moment at all.
She is your mother. You are helping to poison her. She is your mother as well as ours. She is for us to share and take what we need, not to slaughter her, pump poison in her veins, strip her landscape. Think about what you are doing and who you work for. Seriously. All for $1. For fear of being persecuted by those that protect us, apparently.
That fucking manhandle on her, you cunt.
What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? This is assault. It's all being filmed.
Her mother is under the digger, by the way.
Where is she? Where is she? Where is she?
Madam, I'll have no choice but to detain you if you do not make your way down. Yeah?
I am waiting.
Right,
she's on public property.
You just hurt her.
I haven't touched your friend.
She's on common ground.
Right, I haven't touched your friend.
You've touched me.
Right? Make
That's
your way
assault.
down.
Her mother is under the digger, by the way. Oops.
What's that? Pepper spray or pepper?
So the moment we can't see our friends under the digger because there's cordons up covering the crime scene.
What are you scared of?
We've called the police multiple times and they just don't want to touch the case.
What about you? Uncover your face.
It's been a over 24-hour direct action under the digger. There's 5 people under the digger.
$1. Rape our mother planet. What's up with you? They do as they please, so a few can earn lots of money out of this. The rest of us are slaves to the system. Think about it.
All I'd like is you to leave.
And please share this link far and wide.
Give you a clear path.
If you give me a few more inches, I will get through. I do not want to feel anybody. I do not want to feel anything.
Thank you.
So you can't get
Yeah, go ahead.
near enough to see if our friends are alive or dead at the moment. That's brilliant. Ay.
Are you alright?
This today is going to be a bit contradictory. Right.
Yeah, so it's... Oops. Shit, sorry. So the place is swarming with bailiffs inside. We've been forced off even this front bit where I was staying overnight. In the morning the bailiff just forced me off before I could recharge my phone and come back to continue the stream.
And now they have to have more people at the front of they don't need planning permission, but they need a license from the...
Yeah, just fasten the camera on my monopod so I can move a bit more steadily. Okay, let's see some faces. Whatever bailiff company this is.
They want to get involved, but they are forever.
So thank these people for losing 22% of London's fresh drinking water potentially, because this is the first battlefield where it starts. 22% of the fresh drinking water of London comes from here, and not to mention the air. And if these trees go and all these species go, oh, finally the police are here. Hello. Could you attend the crime scene, please? There's a crime scene inside. The crime scene is inside. We've been waiting for you for ages. About 24 hours, to be honest. They have clearly been breaking the law since yesterday inside, but no one seems to care about that. Just us.
You the best! You the best! Honk again! Give us a honk! Give us a honk! A little honk! He's not allowed to. Honk, honk! Hoot, hoot! For the trees, the oxygen! Give us a little hoot, please!
And the water. 22% of London's fresh drinking water is now officially in danger. Yeah, the postcode is UB96JW where we are, so if you're concerned about clean drinking water and air and most of Britain's countryside, about 90 ancient woodlands are in danger of being chopped down by Aegis 2.
Give us a honk, please!
And farmlands.
Go on, a hoot, come on!
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Tip, 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 tip!
I'm wearing one of the flags.
I ended up walking in there, and when I came out, they ended up like literally.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like.
No. Yeah, I was in there before they shoved me out.
You were in there as well, and they shoved you out.
No, I was out here. It wasn't.
I went through the back way.
No, this was ours. Just everyone fucked off. I was the only person down. They just used it and pushed me aside.
You look like you're
in the
hungry.
morning. And then they fenced it off, this front bit.
Would you like your sandwich?
Yeah. They would have been lots of it. My mum said they are going to probably arrest us.
No, no paper.
Clearly they don't have any children or grandchildren, or they're not planning any future generations if they condemn them all to death.
There's a tsunami coming soon.
Well, a hurricane just avoided us again, but the next one might hit.
But that was because I ended up blowing it away from here.
Yeah, it just turned left up, and then it turned into some.
That was the intention of me when I was in full psychedelic mode. I was like, I was at a festival and blew it away, and I was like.
And I was praying for it to hit London, but
well,
maybe the next one.
No, not the next one. What's going to happen is La Palma's going to be thrown into the ocean, and it'll create a mega tsunami. Lands in the earth.
And the sea waters are rising anyway pretty quickly. And this is an island, so most of London will be underwater in a few years.
Let's go over the hills and far away.
Yeah.
Dehydrated poultry.
If you look at what happened to Puerto Rico.
Now we have hoots, that's what we want.
Yeah. And Puerto Rico just recently, and the South Pacific Islands are sinking. I've got things in the bag somewhere, but first I need to finish. Once it's a bit less interesting, I'll stop and I'll roll another one too.
Oh, they are now blocking the road. Oh, brilliant. So no one comes, no one goes.
Blocking the road?
Very good. They just did that.
That's great. Police are blocking the road. I'm dropping my battery pack. So it's been over 24 hours of our friends being under the digger, and it's fenced off, cordoned off, and it's blocked from the view with these black thingies, tarpaulin fence, barricades.
Locked arms because no one can touch a woman with child, and I haven't had a baby yet, so no one can touch me. And the rest of the pregnant women are coming. Let's get the pregnant women with children, the mom is here.
Yeah, and the grandmothers.
To help, because the bulldogs are not going to touch. Grandmothers, mothers, pregnant women, and women with children, that's what we need.
Yes.
The little doggies.
Exactly. So we need grannies, mothers, to show that they care about the future.
No, it's just, we do need grandmothers and mothers and babies, because it's our air that they are destroying.
And our water,
and saying, I'm only doing my job, I'm paying my bills with nations, humanity, oxygen.
Yeah, the Nazis said the same thing as well.
Yes, everyone is saying, I'm only paying my bills.
Yeah.
Let's cut down trees, let's take people's oxygen, but I'm only paying my bills. I'm taking oxygen from myself,
It's going to be really expensive to pay the bills for the doctors when you have cancer, though.
Paying my bills, doing my job.
I think cancer treatment is pretty expensive, isn't it? Those bills are going to be much more expensive. If we could do our jobs, that would be nice. There's a crime scene inside, if you would be kindly nice enough to go inside and investigate.
Yes, baby?
Okay, it's not being too interesting at the moment. All the disconnects in people's heads. They have no idea what they're doing. Absolutely no idea. Complete disconnect. This nature reserve has been here since the last ice age. And now it's under threat. So people can get to Birmingham 20 minutes faster. And that only costs the taxpayer about 120 billion pounds at the moment. Clearly there hasn't been any court order issued yet because the bailiffs are just standing around and being able to act, and our friends are stranded under the digger. A friend from The Guardian is watching the live stream. Yeah, pretty much the headline is 22% of London's drinking water is in danger.
Just a quick one. Are you requiring any medical attention?
No, not at the moment.
No, but the press is watching the live stream.
I have nothing to declare. This is a protest from me and my children and from the rest of the humanity. I'm here to defend your oxygen, their oxygen, and my oxygen. That's all what I have to say.
And the water supplies. Do
we
you drink
here
water?
To defend the nature.
We've already
and that's it.
Who here drinks water? Do you need water sometimes? I kind of do. Drinking water. It's not really important, is it? 22% of London's clean drinking water is officially now in danger. And they just have broken the law yesterday, and they're still breaking it. So it would be nice to investigate.
Are they yummy?
Where's my camera?
And this is just one of the 90 ancient woodlands that are under threat by the same project.
Is there anyone actually kind of
running this, or someone that wants to speak to us, liaise with us about what's going on, who's coming down. If you want
We have no idea. This is all we got now.
There's normally somebody that's like organising it, who's talking to police.
Not since self-organising protests have been around.
What your intentions are, who's coming here.
It's a peaceful process.
I mean, it's not been peaceful because two people have assaulted security.
No, I defended myself. For the second time I've been assaulted by one of their officers. I've defended myself. I've been for the second time assaulted on my stomach.
A normal lawful protest.
I did say take your leg from between my legs, take your leg from my stomach. She didn't. I did defend myself. She got the message. She took a leg and I took my teeth. And I only showed my teeth to her hands. I didn't attack her. I defended myself. I have the right, I'm entitled to defend myself and my unborn child.
I know that they've
It's the second time that I've been attacked and assaulted by their officers.
The press is watching the live stream, by the way, so you're very welcome to shoot us on the spot if you want to.
To actually be doing what they do. What the HSQ are doing is illegal as far as we're concerned. They've called the police. No police are coming to speak to them and liaise with them. They're the main people that want to speak to you guys.
Are inside.
Yes, and they really want to discuss with you what's going on.
Right, okay. Well, they went the wrong way about it, haven't they?
Yeah.
You normally sort this out before you turn up.
Right, well...
You liaise with police before coming here.
You didn't want to get involved.
Just turning up and going in there is not the right thing to do.
You just don't want to touch the thing because it's too...
they've done exactly the same thing. They've illegally come here and started cutting down trees without any paperwork.
Okay, but that's not police. Police would not deal with that.
They would, that's what it said. We read up on it.
It's a civil, it's not police.
No, it is. We read it clear in...
But the thing is, it needs to be stopped now. They really needs to be stopped now.
Okay, police aren't going to stop it. Okay, we're down here to make sure there's no breach of the peace, there's no illegal process, everything runs smoothly down here.
Can we change the words from protest to demonstration, because we're not particularly protesting or demonstrating in this particular moment, and we're demonstrating.
It's a celebration.
If you're going to start bringing people down here to a busy road, this road is very busy. It's not just cars.
We'd like to be over there, but you know,
we've been forced out.
Moved this out. Yeah, so we've got no choice. We're on the pavement. We're here. You know.
Yes, I was the only person there.
At the moment, so just stay there. We've got supervisors coming down, okay, and we'll discuss how we're going to go forward. What's happening here. Okay. For your safety, and the people on this road, and their safety, we can't have incidents going on here. Okay, because somebody is seriously hurt or killed. Because you've got trucks, lorries coming on this road. You've only got to have push or someone messing around.
Millions of people's drinking water is in stake. How is that not safety?
It was a request to get
a battery charger and some water and food over. That's all that we requested.
They stole the bananas. They stole half a dozen bananas from people who haven't eaten all day long.
Only one person should pick at a time.
How cheap is that? They attack pregnant women and they steal bananas. How cheap is that? If that not
I understand
my God.
Your own concerns and everything that's going on. What they're doing, what the government has arranged with HSQ.
I went to the zoo, I showed bananas to the primates. They didn't show as much interest as this bunch here with bananas. Honestly, shame. So many basic human rights being breached.
Surely they've got to be made back off as well.
They're not actually, what they're doing isn't actually lawful though. They don't have the paperwork to prove that it's lawful.
Then we have some superiors.
They don't even know who's in charge. They don't know who works for them.
They're not here to carry out actions.
No, of course not.
We don't have a problem with them, we have a problem with
but that's not going to be solved here, is it? Dealing with paperwork and stuff is not going to solve stuff here.
So what is it?
Have you read history books?
But the problem is they're being unlawful. HSQ are being unlawful.
The people who need to deal with HS2 aren't here.
But why don't you deal with them? How would you suggest it?
Police don't.
This is a crime scene, sir.
It's nothing to do with HS2. Is nothing to do with
It's unlawful.
There's a crime scene inside.
No one can do anything about
that. If anything unlawful's going on there, it's a much higher issue, isn't it? It's not police issues. How do we stop them? I've got no idea.
We read on some...
We have to do it this way. Okay, but we have to do it lawfully.
Yes, and we're happy to do that.
We read some environmental laws
Stay on that side, okay, for now.
My only concern is, my mum, I'd like to...
We'll deal with that, we'll deal with you and who's inside and find out where we're going to go.
Robots.
Would you be able to take something through to us?
We must supervise you.
Yeah.
We'll discuss, we're not going to be long, we'll discuss about who's in there and what we're going to do.
Brilliant.
Can I say one thing?
Yes,
your mum?
yeah.
So she's in there for a day? Or
Yeah, since yesterday morning.
Right, is she okay?
Yeah, she's fine. She's got people in there, but obviously I need to get a charger over to her and just a little bit of water and food.
Where is she?
They're in a digger. I'll show you a picture. They're in a digger, and they spent.
I don't back anyone's issues.
Yeah, no, I can, but I don't get the fact because, like, the real criminals.
I'm not here to discuss who the real criminals are, politicians, whoever. I'm here to make sure that this runs smoothly.
No, 5%.
Right.
Yeah, no, 5%.
So what are you looking at? Sort of
Yes, that's a digger.
So they spent the night there?
Our job.
This is a nationwide issue.
They put the second barriers here, they put in today. The other barriers, they put them in last night.
But there's nothing we can do about
We
it.
were over on that side. They've now pushed us over.
You have to go to your local MP, you have to go to the government.
The local MP.
All impartial.
We can't
No cooperation is taken.
The local MP candidate is under the digger, by the way.
Feeding dead children and killing dead children while they're cutting dead trees, and the oxygen from themselves and their children. And he looks so pissed off and bored with the oxygen, but today he can see his children getting cancer and getting poisoned by the water and suffering. His family, his children will suffer. And maybe, just maybe that, he will not have the silly, sarcastic, smile smirky face. Maybe when his children perish in his arms, maybe we'll open his eyes. Unfortunately, my children are put to suffer as well. For the
We are very responsible.
Can she get out? She wants.
Yeah, but
At the
then they'll,
minute, somebody may call us saying that
they
the
can't
child's
leave
been
where
run
they can't
over.
leave where they are.
We can't respond to it. That's what we need to respond to.
All doing their job.
Dealing with this.
So
We
it's
deal
held up
with
work
instant
anyway.
emergency
Yes.
So,
phone.
Great.
obviously there's only
Can we get some?
Here comes the fire.
We are here because somebody's been
Oh, we need to get some footage.
to make sure this protest carries on.
I'm still live.
You know, I feel the same, man. I feel exactly the same. I want to play music to the people, just give them a bit of love, man. Open up their fucking heart.
Play music from over there?
Yeah, I'll do that, man.
Working on this for years.
I don't really feel it's necessary to get any aggro from any side. No, we don't. Right, I'm a
And by the way, the road is shut down completely at the moment.
Yeah.
But how long are you thinking
Oh, well.
until it's resolved? Do you know how far the traffic is?
No.
Okay, so you haven't got anything further up there?
No.
Someone warned very much welcome saying that young people can go.
Right. We have reporters on their way.
Yes.
We have world reporters from other countries interested in the story.
Right.
And if they have to walk, they will walk. There are a few countries who are interested in the story. So they have the streams on overseas countries already. So
Yeah, but they're different.
they can delay people getting here.
Yeah.
They can have their smirky smiles. Disrespectful smirky smiles.
There's a similar protest.
Not worth of being protected. They should perish.
But
they should be the first ones to perish.
France is empty and there's lots of space.
The problem is they cut down this, and we've looked up the route, and all the rest of it is just field, farmland.
Yeah.
So where are all these animals that go and find new habitat? There's nowhere for them.
Yeah, we filmed some bats yesterday. It's up on Facebook. It's been uploaded.
They poisoned the lakes and the water a few weeks ago.
That's one thing.
They already poisoned the water in rainy times, and then they said was an algae explosion. Algae needs sun, people. Get your facts, scientific facts straight. Bunch of animals. They can't even get the science right.
Chalk streams.
There's 4 chalk streams.
So they don't know.
Temperatures drop, it starts raining, and they blame the algae, which only works with sun and brings up temperatures. Wow. Pay attention to your science
Things
class.
always go wrong with these sort of projects.
Yeah. But I think tunneling underfoot's quite easy.
They stole bananas, Jasper. They stole bananas. They can't get their science right. They get their feet with their hands all mixed up, talk out of their behind. They stole bananas, Jasper, and they are tricking, they are depriving human beings from their basic human rights.
London will buy it from somewhere else.
They are not friendly, they are not worth being called.
So they shut down the roads so people can't get here. So if anyone is trying to come here, they might need to walk or cycle. We cut off. This is a big nationwide protest, and these guys just completely cut it off from the public.
So let's just tear up the countryside in a second.
They both run away. They are both run away. They will leave the cars and go here.
Yeah, so do you want my number?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, would you be able to give a bit about
what you know about? Give them an old bloke.
No, you've got amazing knowledge. Right, my number's 07415. Or do you want to give me yours and I'll call you?
Okay.
Yeah?
It's 07967 711
I might come offline for a bit to recharge the phone. Because I've gone over 30 minutes anyway now. Let's just quickly smoke a cigarette. Oops, and there comes another person. Hello. I'm just having a little standoff situation with a completely blocked road, so people can't come to protest here. We filmed bats yesterday, so a few protected species are already under attack, which is one thing, but 22% of London's fresh drinking water is under attack with them as well, plus a lot of oxygen that you breathe in this metropolis comes from here. And this is just one of the 90, more than 80, it's about 90 ancient woodlands that would be killed for this new railway, which no one really needs. It would get you to Birmingham 20 minutes faster for over 120 billion pounds from your taxpayer money. That's pretty much that. Okay, someone's trying to call me, so I have to go.